Hello, future CAs. Welcome back to our Monday motivation. And from now till our exams, every Monday morning, I will be sharing a few inspiring stories which inspired me itself in my life. And I hope at least a small percentage of that comes down to you to ensure your week goes productive, guys. Today, I'm going to share with you two real life stories of people who are very close to me. So, I'm not going to disclose their name, but the essence of their story is something you all have to know. One is a student who's a CA from Kadapa, Andhra Pradesh, and second is another student who lost his dad 2 months before his exams and still made it. Let me start off with this Kadapa story, guys, where I met this student when I was a student itself in back in 2017. I don't want to share his name over here. When me and Niveda ma'am used to do group studies with about 7 to 8 of us, we saw this guy who was part of our group. And this student was talking only in Telugu to us. He didn't know English that fluently, but somehow he used to understand the words that faculties used to take in class. And all of us together wrote our November 17 exams. That's where I became a CA. Nevada ma'am cleared group 1. But before you write your exams, you have your close friends where you know in your head that this student will clear, this student will not clear. So me and Niveda and the other friends, we told ourselves, how will this student clear? He's struggling so hard to even talk in basic English. How will he make it? And that exam, unfortunately, he did not pass. And we told ourselves, yes, it's going to be very hard for him to clear CA, but let's see what he does. After that attempt, we lost touch. We hardly spoke to him, maybe once in few months. Every time around results or around exams, he will call and he will give an update. Like that, 2 to 3 attempts went by. One day he called and told, Karthik, I cleared my CMA. I cleared my CMA and I'm very happy about it. I told, that's awesome. If you have cleared your CMA, why don't you go for a job? He told, my goal from beginning was only one thing. I wanted to finish CA and CMA, and without finishing these two, I will not go for any job. And at that point, he had an offer in hand for 12 lakhs from L&T company. He showed me the offer letter, but he rejected it because he wanted to finish CA. I told you're taking a wrong decision because he's coming from a place called Kadapa in Andhra Pradesh, where his family owns 1 or 2 acres of land on rent and they are harvesting cotton. He used to video call from me, and I remember those days where his parents used to struggle and send 10 to 20,000 rupees for him every month. He used to stay in a dormitory in Triplicane. I won't call it hostel because when I went there, 6 people used to share one room, and for 30 people, there used to be one restroom. When I went to his room, I used to get that restroom smell in the room itself, and I didn't know how he used to stay over there. Some days he used to come and sleep in our house itself because we used to do group study till night 1 or 2, and he was having that much difficulty financially for himself and his family. And that's why I told him, come on, take this 12 lakhs job. It will change your entire family's whole financial, what to say, environment. But he said no, I want to finish this CA. And he kept studying again and again and again, and he wrote the exam. And one fine day he called me and told, Karthik, I cleared CA. And that day I believed that we should never tell anyone that he cannot make it, but because people who want to do it will do it. I remember days where we used to take break, we used to order bel puri and eat chaats, but every time he had a book in hand. We used to go down for a coffee, he used to have a phone in hand, he used to revise formulas because for him he had to keep studying again and again. Then I thought how he will survive as a qualified CA. First, he got a job in a firm in Chennai T Nagar which paid him 40K. Then he called me and told, Karthik, I'm struggling over here. I don't know how to use basic Excel also. It's very difficult for me. I told, don't worry. Go and tell the firm openly that you don't know these things. Tell them to teach you now. Tell them being a student, I couldn't afford learning all these things properly because I couldn't do articleship in a top firm. The firm told him, okay, we will train you for the next 6 months. Instead of paying you 40K, we will pay you only 25,000. I told him, forget it. For the 6 months, leave the money, take that offer. He took that offer for a lower pay, 6 months, learnt everything. Then after 1 year he called me and told, in Bangalore Star Insurance I got a job of 1.5 lakh per month. Then again he called me in about 2 3 years later around my marriage time. Yes, he called me and told, I called him to invite, and he was like, sorry, I can't come. I said, why? I am in Mumbai working in HDFC Insurance, getting about 2 to 3 lakhs per month. And I told, awesome, what's your next plan? He told, remember what I told you in my student days? My dream is to finish CA, CMA and move to the UK, London and get a job. And now he is currently in Mumbai. I don't know if he's gone to London because we have lost touch. Maybe if I call him now after sending him this video, he may be answering the video call from London. I remember that boy as a boy who didn't know English, who didn't know how to draft proper paragraphs. Telugu was his, what to say, heart, and he used to talk only in Telugu. Understand Telugu was easy for him, but subject was very, very difficult. He struggled. I don't know how many attempts he took, but he did take a lot of attempts. But today he's a qualified CA, CMA who knows to talk English well, who knows the systems well, working in Mumbai, and maybe very soon he'll be working in UK, guys. I just want to tell you that if this student can do it, you can also do it. Second is another CA, a very dear friend of mine. With his permission, I hope I can just talk about it without disclosing any details. This guy got 6 out of 6 exemptions in CA Inter. Maybe almost could have got a rank in CA final, but 1 2 attempts didn't go his way. So then he lost interest in the course. Every time he comes and meets me, he will be like, Karthik, I'm going to quit this course. Tell me what to do. Like that, once he came and met me in April mid, and I couldn't meet him for a long time because I was a little busy. But when I met him, I got to know that 2 months before when I met him, he lost his dad for a tragedy, guys, which was heartbreaking. I still remember how that conversation was. I didn't know what to say. Honestly, I didn't know what to say. I can't go and tell him go write the exams. It's okay. I told him take a break. But if you want, you still have about 10 15 days left. I asked him, what's your dad's wish? He told, my dad's wish is to see me as a CA. So I told, your dad will be proud today if you go push yourself and go write the exam. But I told, just go try if you want. He had almost 0% hope, guys, almost 0% hope. But he said, okay, let me go attempt it for the sake of my dad, for the sake of my family, because it was their wish more than mine. So with zero interest, but whatever time was left, he prepared as much as he could. He went and wrote the exams and he cleared in that attempt, guys. All I want to tell you is that is the power of universe. If you want something and if you work towards it, whatever you want will come to you. If not today, it will come to you tomorrow. But only one thing is to keep going, guys. And that's it for today. I hope there is some bit of inspiration drawn into you to start off the week very well, guys. All the very best. Keep going. See you all in another video another day. Thank you. Tata.